Hey guys, JoeT2314 here, and bring you another Redstone episode, except this one is not episode 2, this is just me showing you a couple things I've learned. Recently I discovered this, where you could push two pistons like that, and then connect them both, pulling this block with it. Well, I came up with something that uses this, and it's pretty awesome, and it's this. I mean, this thing probably looks pretty big, and it's hiding basically all the redstone. And I made it, I mean, if you want to have a cool castle where you could do this, you have to make this thing big. I mean, and I think I've proven this point where you can still make it look good, right? I mean, it still looks okay. And I didn't put too much work into this, like, you know, up here, get your archers and whatnot. But this uses the same principle as this, just vertically instead of horizontally. And, well, if we put it this way, this block gets powered on 2 ticks, this one gets powered on 4, and then this one's just no tick, or instant. So you turn it on, this powers this one, and they just all push everything. But when you turn it off, it's really hard to see, but this one, okay, so this turns off instant, turning this one off. See how this one's powered by this. Turns this one off, and then this repeater stays on for 4 ticks. So when this one retracts, it pulls that one into this on point, and then it pulls the block into the last second. If you can just observe, really, you have to have a good eye to observe. See it? Right at the last second. So basically what I did is that, just minus sticky pistons and pushing it back and forth. I'll go up there in a minute, but first let's go down here and grab some torches. Oh, I already have torches, nice. So the input is over there, it comes into here, and this is the bottom, where this should be on, these should be on 2 ticks, but it's a little buggy, depending on your Minecraft, depending on your lag, depending on if you're in single player or multiplayer, you're going to have to switch up the times a bit. These are all at 1, and these are still at 4. And over here, this goes up to the top where the instant is, and these are, yeah. If you look, this is probably the best way to look at it like this. If you look at it like this, it's probably the best representation. If you wanted to copy this, this is probably the best point to look at, because we have this down here powering the bottom one, then it shows you this one to the side, and then where the last one needs to be. The reason this is up above is because these redstone wires here are powering these blocks. It's not the redstone powering it directly, it's the redstone powering the blocks, and the blocks are powering it. It's pretty easy to understand, I think. And then also, if we come up here, this is obviously going to be here. You can't really help it. You can clean it up a bit if you turn these into the stone brick, but I just wanted to kind of organize myself with the colors, and I like using the colors. But yeah, see, it's basically like a regular castle still. I mean, let's say you had a huge castle anyway. This, working with a smaller castle where your gates or where your walls are like 3 wide all the way up. I mean, this goes out to 5, I think. Oh, 3, 4, 5. This is 7 wide at the top, and it's 3 wide at the base, which looks good. It really does. And you can see some of the pistons and stuff up there, but if you're really in this, you're just going to want to walk in and see the whole castle and everything. And we can just lower it. Easy as that. Raise it up, pushes these gravel blocks off, and then they fall. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Up here, though, there is something different about up here. Up here, I just have this reversed because I used lateral wiring. But what happens here is when it turns on, these are all at instant, and then up here, these are at 2. So that makes it perfect because these both push out, and then this instantly turns off, and then these just pull them back. Which, going down is easier than going up. I figured that out finally after like, it took me like 20, 30 minutes maybe, something like that. Yeah, and this is all based off of this property here. that a piston can push a piston, pull a block back. Yeah. Just do this a couple more times. Go on the other side, it's a little easier to see. Push it down, push it up. And one more thing, if you just want to spam the heck out of the buttons, try to mess it up. Let's see if I can do this right. You get something like this, you just hit either button and it'll reset it all, which is good. I've even had just random ones sticking out at random places, but that also fixes if you just reset it. Let's see if I can get that. Yep. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah, a bug I haven't encountered. The gravel actually breaking under it. But as you can see, we have this one up and we have that one. This is really rare. I've playing with this for like 10 minutes. So we have those two side ones up. Let's go down this time. Let me just still works like a charm. Okay. Perfect for castle building, if you do say so. Or if I do say so myself. Okay, well, that's all for today, guys. See you later. Maybe I'll make a tutorial on this. Maybe, probably not. But, yeah. See you later, guys.